many times have we came here, been in this predicament? But you know, it's 2025 now, and the past is the past, and we're in a new year. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here rocking with me since what, 2016, you're a real one. For real. For real. It's just so much that happened. All right, first of all, let's recap 2024. I did say that I don't want to show so much of everything anymore. I'm not young again. I feel like everything is not meant to just be put out there in the public, just blah. We have to have some sense of privacy in our lives and our relationships. Couples channel was never a thing for me. The pranking thing, not really into pranks. It's cute, it's cool, I like watching them, but not my thing. I kind of went to a space where I just felt like I don't know what to record, you know? Like in a sense, 2016 when I started this channel, it was a lot of long distance relationship vlogs. I would record me going back and forth to Jamaica. I would record my life on this side. My husband would record some clips on his side. When I had my first daughter, I recorded doing that. That was a lot of content in itself. It's been different content. I did some makeup videos here and there. I did some hair videos here and there because I'm a DIY girly. That being said, sometimes I felt like recording that and showing some content on that. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing makeup. I enjoy showing it and showing you how to do it. Can't really explain step by step how to do it, but I can show you better than I can tell you. The majority of 2024, I didn't know what to record. Cap 2024, Troy started working because he had just came up the end of 2023. So it's beginning of 2024, he started working. So we did get a car. We ended up getting our own place. I was living at home. I lived home until I was 29. All these years I probably would have still been living home, honestly, but you know, my husband migrated here. We had Cherish already, who was 5, and then to be pregnant again with another baby, it's like, okay, now it's time to maneuver and go in your own space. A lot of that had to do with me not recording too, because you have people who would then also comment, when are you moving out, when are you doing this, and all these little comments and things, and people fail to realize that we're all human and these things do get to you. Being on TikTok, I did see that it actually was a blessing to be able to still be living at home at such and such age, especially when you have kids, this and that. If it was a situation where it was just me and the girls, probably wouldn't be so bad. But when you have a husband, it's time to get your own space. Be adults now. So we did get our own space shortly after I had a daughter. A few weeks after I had her, Cherish started kindergarten. She's a big girl. She's in school now. I was on maternity leave for summer, 3 months. I went back to work. I was breastfeeding 3-month-old baby. It was just a lot going on. I had to choose myself and breastfeeding for my baby. I was a producer, so I had a ton of milk. I was able to fill a whole deep freezer of milk, plus producing milk for her still. I completely stopped breastfeeding a little over 4, almost 5 months. I started the transition period of stopping, and then I felt guilty after a few days, and I just started coming back again. But then it really became to a point where it was mentally draining me down more than benefiting me. So I just really had to cut the plug. It took 2 weeks for it to dry up completely. It was rough. I was going through the emotions, everything. It's like all these hormones, everything going on in your body. It's just so many changes at once that you end up just going through a lot, while still trying to show up for everybody and be there. In November, we ended up getting a new car. So we got rid of the car because the car was too small, and we ended up upgrading to an SUV, which is so pretty and beautiful. I love it so much. It's a Kia Sportage, and it's crazy because the beginning of last year I did send it to Troy, like, this is super cute, I want this car, just, you know, just throwing it out there in the air, never thinking that by the end of the year he made it happen and I did end up getting the car. So yeah, that happened. Now for 2025, I did make a vision board, vision, prayer, intentional board. Why I say that is because I don't know, usually I don't know how vision boards really go. Every year I always say I'm going to make one and never do. This year I did bring in a year, making sure that I was doing it. I didn't finish it all the way before the new year, but I rung in the new year doing it, as well as I finished it the first few hours, and it's beautiful. It's scriptures on there, it's motivational quotes on there, it's a few things that I want to accomplish, a few things on there that's not gonna happen this year, but just seeing it and making the steps towards it is a good thing. A lot of my board is basically pouring into myself. I don't know if it's from me being the oldest kid, having so much siblings, or what it is, but I'm always pouring into everyone else. I'm always putting everyone first, and when it comes to myself, I just do what I need to do to get by. And when I say that, I'm saying as small as self-care. A lot of times I would say for the new year, I'm not going to walk around looking a mess anymore. I'm going to make sure I put myself together. No, this year I said, baby, I've been making it my duty. When I get up in the morning, brush my teeth, wash my face, shower, fix myself for the day, every single day, all on the weekends. That is what I had to start doing to make sure that I at least take that moment to start with getting myself together. I will make sure the kids' hair is done. I will make sure Troy's hair is done. Everybody's looking good, and then there's just me looking like nobody loves me. And I'm like, no, we can't keep doing this. I'm always available. Anybody can call me at any given time, no matter what I'm going through, no matter how I feel. I'm there, pouring into everyone else, showing up for everyone else, drowning silently, because I don't speak, I don't share the thoughts and the things that goes on my mind. Like, I am one of the biggest overthinkers you can ever think. No one probably ever even think to know that, because I don't say anything. I just deal with it in my mind. I just deal with it. Sometimes I'm able to just brush it off and move forward like it's nothing, and then other times I'm just upset, I'm annoyed, I'm angry, and it has nothing to do with no one around me. It's just the thoughts that are consuming my mind, and I'm not physically, mentally, or emotionally letting them out. I'm just battling with thoughts in my mind. Everyone would assume this person did that or that person did that, and it has nothing to do with anybody. It's just me and myself. Granted, I'm only 7 months postpartum. Ooh, that touched the spot, because here we are talking about it. Pause, because no, this isn't what this was supposed to be. For this year, I started to journal. Even if I don't feel comfortable letting the emotions out and talking to somebody, journaling, writing it down, or even just going to God in prayer. That's really been my go-to this year. Just going to God and praying about it. I pray about it, give it to God, and let it go. And that's just what we doing for 2025. Because I spent too many years of my life beating myself up, being uncertain of so much things, trying to fix everything on my own. And it's just like, Presh, when are you just gonna let go? Let go and let God at this point. He's the only one who could fix it. He's a provider. He's everything that I need, and he's gonna get it done. There's been so many times my back's been against the wall. I don't know how something is gonna work out, and best believe God made it work out in the most random, out of the ordinary way that I could have never imagined. A lot of my vision board has a lot of scriptures, a lot of praying, a lot of surrendering myself and giving myself to the Lord, and just allowing him to work through me and do everything he needs to do. And I'm not the most perfect person at all. Granted, I'm not. But I am a very understanding person. I understand everyone around me. I make it my duty to do that, to understand and see things from someone else's point of view. Because we may not understand it. To us, it may look a different way. But if you put yourself in somebody else's shoes to understand things from their point of view, it will make sense. The way that I am, I would expect people to be that way for me. And a lot of that makes me beat myself up, because it's like, damn, I would have never did that to you. Me holding people to a high expectation, or me expecting people to give me what I give them, causes me to get my feelings hurt. And I had to learn and accept the fact that everybody isn't me. I am who I am, and people are who they are. I have the purest heart. Purest heart. And sometimes your biggest blessings end up being a curse in disguise as well. Because not everybody is meant to have that part of you. I say all of that to say, Precious is pouring into herself this year. With Precious pouring into herself, Precious needs to do the things that Precious feels will make her better, which is self-care, self-love, prayer, loving to my husband, loving to my kid, loving to myself, loving to my family and friends, people around me. I can't be that person for everybody else until I pour into myself. So we're pouring into that self this year. Solo dates. I have the biggest fear of going outside alone. I don't know why. And again, that falls into overthinking all the thoughts in my mind. I freak out. I panic. I don't know. Troy went on a work trip and I needed to get a few things from outside. It turned dark outside because, you know, now it's winter. It was like 6 o'clock. I took Cherish to gymnastics, was about to head back home, and I'm like, wait a second, what am I gonna do? Because if we have a storm that comes and the power goes out, I need these things. And Cherish was like, Mom, it's all right. I'm not gonna fall asleep. Let's just go to the store. And we went to the store, got everything I needed with the girls by myself at night. It wasn't really night. It was dark outside, but it was only 6 o'clock. And we got what we needed and we came home and I did it. And I felt so proud of myself. It's like the smallest things are the things that I'm working on to fix. I don't know, I have so much anxiety from overthinking. And there's so much things that I have to do to overcome. Us even living on our own, I be scared when Troy's not here to go outside. Because I just don't know what to expect. I've been sheltered. I've been home for all these years. And it's like, it nearly enabled me of thinking that I can't go outside by myself. I can't do certain things without somebody being around. It's almost like I'm trapped in my own body. We're definitely fixing that. YouTube, Instagram, any social media platform, because apparently TikTok is banned. I'm recording this on the 19th. TikTok is banned. Whatever way be it, I originally started this channel to share my experience, to relate to people, to show people the ins and outs of life. Regardless of the views, regardless of the subscriber count, regardless of any of that, this is something that I do enjoy doing. Because you just never know who out there is going through the same thing. Regardless of what, I have to start showing up. How do I expect to influence people if I'm not making no content? Or uploading the videos, or taking the time to do that? This morning, I woke up 4 o'clock this morning to do the things that I needed to do, to show up. I was this close to saying, I'm about to just go back to bed. And I'm so glad I didn't. Because I accomplished so much. The girls are slowly waking up, so I have to nicely wrap all of this up soon. I did it, and I'm so proud of me for that. For this year, it's just showing up. It is gonna be a drift in the content to expect, because as I said, I'm no longer in a long distance relationship. I don't feel like broadcasting and recording my everyday life, because majority of the time I'm in the house. I'm not doing much. I do work a 9 to 5, so it pays the bills. For now, I'm just doing this for the love of it. For the joy of it. There's so much influencers, content creators now, and you always see a drift as far as who they are. They lose focus, they lose purpose, and I just don't want to do that. Anytime I feel like I'm just sucking in to the social life and just doing things just to do it just cause, I pull back, because it's like, no. I always want to stay true to myself. I always want to put out genuine, pure content, and that's just it. So the content to expect moving forward, we working on our health and wellness this year. Your girl is eating clean now. If you know me, you couldn't get me to eat vegetables. I have to cut down on the fried food. It's just a lot. We'll get into that into another day, but health and wellness. Mom content for sure. I'm not saying I'm gonna sit there and broadcast and show my everyday life, because as I said, that's boring. I don't do something every day. If we are doing something that I feel like is fun, experimental, sure, I'll want that. Travel content. I definitely love recording when I go away, because it's something I can look back on. I look back on a lot of my videos and I enjoy it. I'm just working on myself for this year. Working on myself, being a better wife, being a better mom, fitness. So those are the kind of content that you could expect to see. If you're not interested in seeing that, then subscribe and leave. That's fine. If you are excited to see that, then you're welcome to stay. I've been on this channel way too long and I don't have a name for you guys. I feel like I'm gonna call y'all my Pooks, because y'all my Pooks. Tell me if y'all like it. But I'm tired of saying, hey guys. No, hey Pooks. How y'all doing? Make it more personal. You know, I made a lot of friends. A lot of friends from YouTube. They went and followed me up on Instagram, Snapchat, a lot of different outlet that we ended up actually texting, and y'all check on me and we communicate outside of this. But I did learn to realize not everybody has YouTube, not everybody has Instagram, not everybody has all the social medias. So some people you would legit only see on certain social medias. I just want to be intentional. I'm in the process of just rebranding myself all over again. If you're not new to this and true to this, you know I done tried to sell lashes, I done sold body care, I did so many rebrands, but I feel like this rebrand is gonna be the one, because your girl turned 30 last year and I'm 30. I'm in a new era. The baby is cutting up right now. 1 second. But I say all of that, Pooks, just to say we turned 30 last year. How could I forget? That was the biggest milestone of it all. But I didn't do much for my birthday. My best friend did surprise me and came out here. We had game night, a little chill stuff, went out to eat, but I really wasn't myself then either. It was not too long after I was going through the process of getting ready to stop. I can't remember if I stopped before. No. Okay, so before I had tried to stop and then I gave in. I think shortly after is when I stopped. So my hormones were just up and down. I tried to do this hairstyle that I seen and really wanted. It didn't come out the way I wanted it to. There was just so much that went on, and I didn't even take any pictures. Usually for my birthday, I take pictures at least. The bare minimum, I take pictures for that milestone, and I did not even take any pictures at all, thinking about it. And then so much times I said I'm gonna just get dressed up and take the pictures, and I never did. But we say all of this to say it's a new era. Your girl is 30. I feel thankful for everything that's happened so far. Thankful for everything I've been through. Thankful for everything there is to come. We're in our first own place together. Car. Just, it's so much to be grateful and thankful. I'm thankful for my kids, thankful for my husband, just thankful. I don't know, for y'all, the first couple of days in 2020 was just like a rough draft. It started on a Wednesday. It just started weird. So my 2020 had officially started, which was like the, let me tell you right now, mine started on the 6th. It started on the 6th. But I've been working out. I've been meal prepping to make my life easier, as well as to stay healthy and do what I gotta do. But the girls are up, they hungry, they're ready to eat, they want their mamas. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. I'm not gonna put no set days as of yet as far as what I'm gonna upload, but we're gonna try to show it 2 times a week on YouTube, at least 2 times a week. That's the least I could do. Right? But how have y'all been? How y'all 2025 started? How was y'all 2024? Comment down below. I'm just so excited and can't wait. But I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
We rise to the top, 'cause we know what it